Most solutions for type 2 diabetes work in isolation. These solutions work on a basic premise that it is only high consumption of sugar and obesity that causes type 2 diabetes. However, there are multiple other factors that could lead to onset of type 2 diabetes apart from excess sugar consumption, right? So we all know that high sugar consumption and obesity is a risk factor for type 2 diabetes. However, if you are avoiding these or not understanding these multiple factors, right, you may develop type 2 diabetes even if you are not consuming enough sugar and even if you are not obese, right? So first of these factors is oral health, right? So our oral microbiome actually produces something called nitric oxide when they synthesize nitrate in various green vegetables and convert it into nitrite, right? And if your oral microbiome is imbalanced, probably you are using a toothpaste which is high in fluoride, or you're using mouthwash, right? All these could disrupt your oral microbiome, and it could lead to functional loss of nitric oxide production, right? And we all know that nitric oxide is a signal that tells a protein GLUT4 to go to cell membrane, binds to glucose, clear it from the circulation and transport into cells for storage energy, right? Second aspect of compromised oral health is certain pathogenic bacteria such as P. gingivalis that could, produce certain metabolites such as gingipain and LPS, and that could directly impact your liver function. That could actually, lead to inappropriate glucose response by the liver and onset of type 2 diabetes. And the most important aspect is cellular inflammation. Now, every cell inside our body has a cell membrane, and we need to maintain the structure and fluidity of that cell membrane. And to do that, we need healthy fats, right? So we need to consume a lot of fats which have zero double bonds, right? And when we consume too much of seed oils, vegetable oil, canola oil, rancid oils, right, these actually break down your cell membrane. Your cell membrane cannot express insulin receptors, and you have onset of type 2 diabetes, right? Second aspect is that these oils actually causes oxidative stress, and it oxidizes a cofactor which is required to produce nitric oxide, which is tetrahydrobiopterin. So essentially oxidative stress leads to oxidation of this BH4, which leads to functional loss of nitric oxide production, and we have type 2 diabetes. So without understanding your cellular inflammation and oral health, you cannot solve type 2 diabetes.